Hi, I'm Brittany. I'm a psychic medium and healer. So, this reading is for entertainment purposes only. This will go into the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine for collective for December 8th, 2025. So, let's start with Divine Feminine. So, Divine Feminine at the moment is letting go of some self-limiting beliefs about love. And as she lets go of these limited beliefs, this is causing her to really look at how she was self-sabotaging her twin flame connection. So the Divine Feminine is letting go of that trapped emotion in her heart space, in her gut. And this is causing her to go through an emotional detox. And as the Divine Feminine goes through emotional detox, this is causing her to really look at where inadequacy and fear was causing her not to choose herself. So the Divine Feminine is still going through solar plexus chakra activations. And as she goes through these solar plexus chakra activations, she is letting go of that trapped emotion. And as the Divine Feminine collapses the old timeline where she self-sabotaged, this is causing her to really look at her relationship with love. So the Divine Feminine is starting to see that in some areas she is still not choosing herself like she should, but she is no longer making excuses as to why she can't. The Divine Feminine is really taking charge and clearing those karmic timelines. So as the Divine Feminine quantum leads to a brand new timeline, this is causing her to really look at how she was holding herself back. And she no longer wants to hold herself back for others' sake. So she's clearing that people-pleasing trauma, and she's choosing herself in the process. And that's what I get for Divine Feminine. So this is what I get for Divine Masculine. For Divine Masculine, I feel as though Divine Masculine is letting go of a lot of limited beliefs about himself and about love. So he's marrying Divine Feminine very heavily right now. And he's really looking back at the connection of the Divine Feminine, and he's looking at what he could have done better. So the Divine Masculine is determined to be better instead of succumbing to his self-sabotage. So the Divine Masculine is really clearing the aspects of himself that he rejected in order to be liked and accepted. And the Divine Masculine no longer wants to be liked or accepted. He wants to be himself first and foremost. So he's letting go of that need to people please. He's letting go of that need to conform. And as he lets go of who they taught him to be, the Divine Masculine is stepping into his authentic self. He's coming home to himself, and he's remembering who he is beneath the conditioning. And this is really causing the Divine Masculine to really look at the connection with his Divine Feminine. So he is understanding that he needed to go through these trials and tribulations in order to realize the importance of choosing himself. So the Divine Masculine does no longer make excuses as to why he can't choose himself. He is stepping up in that capacity and really being called to heal his Dark Masculine. And as he heals his Dark Masculine, this is causing him to be much more in the moment, much more in his body, and much more in his heart. And that's what I get for Divine Masculine. If you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to my channel. I post updates about twin flames often. If you want to book a personal with me, you can DM me through here at TikTok, or you can reach me through my Instagram or email address linked down below. I will see you another time. Namaste.